The downtown business district of Big Rapids has changed continually over the years, from thick woods to this illustration of how it looked in 1912. This view is from Maple Street looking south on Michigan Avenue. And this is how it looked from Maple looking north on Michigan Avenue. This is the view looking west on Maple from Michigan. When the first settlers came here in the mid-1850s, this area was deep woods. But in 1859, the city of Leonard, as Big Rapids was known then, was designated the county seat of Mecosta County by the state legislature. It was named Leonard after F.B. Leonard, who was one of the first settlers and who was active in the development of the city. However, the lumbermen, prospectors, and hunters referred so often to the Big Rapids that the name of Big Rapids was adopted by common consent. In 1869, the city of Big Rapids was incorporated as a city. There are even earlier photographs. This shot looks north on Michigan Avenue, about from the present movie theater. You will notice that the street is not paved. Edison Fuller had the first general store in this area, which was located on the northwest corner of Elm in Michigan. Michigan Avenue was first paved in 1906. Starting at the north end of the business district on Michigan Avenue, in 1897, the Telfer Shoe and Clothing House was located where the Elks Club presently stands. But even earlier than that, the old Red Mill, located where Mitchell Creek crosses Michigan, cut its first lumber on July 4, 1857. At that time, Michigan Avenue was open from Mitchell Creek to Maple. A rude brush fence ran along the east side of the street to corral domestic animals. The Central School was located on the southwest corner of Pine and Michigan. It was built in 1868. In 1897, it was known as the Barstow Block. In 1905, the Marble and Granite Works was doing business on this site. For many years, in the 1940s and 1950s, the Kramers owned a monument business at this address. Now this plot is part of the parking lot for the building north of Dawn Donuts. In the late 1940s and early 1950s, besides Kramer's Monument Works, Tom Ryan's Cleaners, the Elephant Grill, the Credit Bureau, Triangle Motors Used Car Lot, and Bennett Electric were located in this first block of the business district on the west side of Michigan Avenue. The old Armory looked like this in the 1930s. The Armory was then located at the north end of Michigan next to City Hall. Many activities took place in the Armory, even at one time roller skating. Also at a later date, as you can see by the automobiles, the Western Hotel stood where the giant parking lot is now and was near the Armory building. Since urban renewal in the 1960s, the giant market and parking lot occupy that space once taken by the Western Hotel and the Stillwell Apartments. The main office of Triangle Motors was located close to the south end of the giant parking lot. At present, the company operates its business on South State Street. Records are not clear on the location of Huling's store. One old city directory places it at 221 North Michigan Avenue and another at 214 North Michigan. It was approximately either across from the Western Hotel or adjacent to it. This is the interior of the store. W.G. Ward's Meat Market was about where Chemical Bank is now. The Ward store is located where the arrow is pointing in this street picture. The interiors of the stores of that time differed a lot from what we see now in 1990. The Wilcox building was also located on North Michigan Avenue. Hobart's and the Gleason Jewelry were located at 112 North Michigan, according to one city directory. That would be about at the location of Town and Country for Her and Binney Auto Parts. Years earlier, the city laundry occupied about this same spot. This is the Citizens Bank, located where Old Kent Bank is today. This building was originally called the Northern National Bank Block. Citizens Bank and later Central Michigan Bank and Old Kent remodeled and expanded using the foundation and parts of the old buildings. In 1885, the Ferris Industrial School moved from the Vandersloot block to the Northern National Bank block and operated here until 1894, when the new Ferris Institute was opened. This building, the Harwood block, was located where Klein's is now. At one time, the Chicago store was in this building, and later still, Linton's. This picture was taken many years after those we have seen so far. The Greek-looking building at the right and center of the picture is the Big Rapids Savings Bank. That was located on the northeast corner of the intersection at Michigan and Maple. This bank was the forerunner of the Chemical Financial Bank. The orange-colored marquee appears on the Chicago store in the old Harwood block. West on Maple from Michigan, we can see the Mercy Hospital building west of the bank building. The hospital ran from the alley to State Street. The building was originally the Northern Hotel and was built in 1881. Directly across Maple Street from the hotel was Markham and Marks, a paint and wallpaper store. This is a view of the interior of the Northern Hotel.